Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today what I have here with me is a new guitar day. This is a JS-450. First things first, this video is not sponsored or promoted in any sense. Jet did send me a guitar back in a while. It was a Telecaster and it was a great guitar. And now I bought this one because I think it's beautiful. It's a really beautiful guitar in blue. It's ocean blue, yeah. And I want to talk a little bit about that, the guitar first. I have a paper here with me. Let me just grab this because I keep forgetting things. So we have locking tuners here on the back, as you can see. Then we'll talk about the pros and the cons, okay? The neck is a Canadian roasted maple neck, so it's very sturdy and very beautiful, well made. It's a modern C shape. And then the body used to be basswood, if I'm not mistaken, but right now says roasted poplar, flame maple top. I believe this is a really flame maple and not just a veneer, okay? And the pickups are HSS ceramic. Now I have this tremolo and locking tuners, okay, I think it's everything. 9.5 inch radius and 25-inch string scale, so you know, it's comfortable enough to play. Okay, so let's start with some tones. First, clean tones. On the neck pickup of this guitar, I'm using my Fractal FM9 here, and this is a Jazz 120 amp, so it sounds like this. The guitar might be a little bit out of tune because the strings are brand new, just put them yesterday, so bear with me. But I think the tones are really cool. Here on the fourth, now on the middle position, just a middle pickup. Now, split coils here on the second position. And finally, on the bridge position, full humbucker. And I think it has some really convincing strat tones. Here on the fourth position, now on the neck. Here on the middle. A little bit more bite. Second position. I think it does a really well job here when it splits, not unlike other guitars. Okay, here are some crunch tones using a Marshall JCM 800 for my Fractal. On the bridge pickup. Pickups are not high output, they are kind of a, more even a low output, medium to low, low to medium, I mean. On the neck pickup. Fourth position. On the middle. Now on the second position. And finally, once again, on the bridge. They are kind of low to medium output. Okay, let's go for the lead tone here. I'm using I think it's a JCM again, but with some boosts and some effects. Yeah, some delays and stuff like that. But I can put, disengage or lower the effects so you guys can hear just the tone of the guitar. So I reduced the delay and the reverb so you can hear better the guitar. Now on the bridge pickup again. Change the pickup. Here on the fourth. Middle. Second position. And back to full bridge. Okay, I think the guitar sounds great, but let's talk some things I think that are important. So, regarding locking tuners, they're not doing their job because they're Jet branded and they could be a little bit better. Well, I can compare this to my Charvel because this is a guitar that, in terms of quality construction, you can't fault it anywhere. You know, it's very well built, there's no scratches, nothing is wrong here with the guitar. I keep this open because I always need to adjust the springs and the tremolo for different strings. The action is very low with almost no fret buzz, really low like I like it. And the neck is really straight like an arrow, so I have no problems there. And it's very comfortable to play. Now, a couple of things that I don't like about this guitar. Now let's stay on the positive side. This is very sturdy. So it's not like square or stuff like that. It's really well built, you know, the woods and stuff like that. But now on the not so positive side, what I think is that, I don't know if I got a bad unit, but I don't believe so, is the fact that the guitar doesn't stay tuned very well, especially if you use the tremolo arm. But that also happens on my Charvel. It's an older model. I don't know if they, you know, they upgraded that right now, which has same kind of tremolo. This is a Wilkinson, by the way, and it does get out of tune my Charvel, but it's kind of a different guitar. I mean, one thing that definitely want to change on this guitar, not necessarily these two single coils, but the bridge humbucker. It seems to me kind of muddy guitar, and it's not the problem of being like low to medium output, but it really doesn't deliver or cut through the mix, in my opinion. It has to be, I'm going to replace the pickups. So the price point of this guitar is 350 euros here in Europe. I don't know if they sell them in the US, outside of Europe, I have no idea. They're from Slovenia, okay? But these for me are the weak points, are the pickup, and they have to cut somewhere, right? There are ceramic pickups. There's not much more info about them, but they kind of sound a little bit muddy. It's, of course, you can also EQ and do whatever you want to do to make them sound great. And I think I got a really great tone with the crunch tones here on my FM9 using the single coils. But then again, when I go to the bridge pickup, I expect much more bite and much more sustain and clarity, and that doesn't happen. So that's kind of an issue there. But that's the way it is. The tremolo is a Wilkinson, so I think it should work a little bit better. I'm still on fresh new strings from yesterday, so I'm gonna try and do more tests to see if the tremolo goes back. I don't know, maybe a little bit, stretch the strings a little bit more, and maybe I'll stay in tune a little bit more better. But even when I do stuff, really simple stuff like it goes out of tune very easily, and that's not normal. I don't know if it's the nut that's, you know, not very well cut, but so there are some things that I would change, that I will change on this guitar. Apart from that, I think the bass, it's really beautiful, very well built, no issues at all. So this is a guitar to, for me at least, for beginners, it's perfect. I mean, you can get around with this tuning issues and play whatever you want. But for me, I really need to change both the tuners and then the pickups, especially the bridge pickup, to have a little bit more bite and, you know, more presence, so it cuts better through the mix. But overall, it's a great guitar. So if you're into the market for a not very expensive guitar at all, that in terms of wood and construction, it's like having a $1,000 Euro guitar, because it's basically the same as a Charvel. I think that they're the market for super strats, so I could say that. But then again, you could spend a little bit more and still is more affordable than an actual Charvel. I'm always talking Charvel because are the guitars that I have here to reference to. But yeah, that's my conclusion over here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I highly recommend the guitar, despite all of this, especially if you're starting out right now. I really like the guitar, and I bought it because I needed an HSS guitar. I had my Schecter, Nick Johnson, but I sold it. I think I will regret that. But anyways, I'm gonna upgrade this one to better pickups, better tuners, and it will rock for sure. I think it's a great bass to transform if you want to go a little bit deeper. So many thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned for new packs and new stuff that I'm going to release very soon. Cheers!